Hi there, it's Kaya from kajcyika.crafts, and today I will show you how you can really easily stretch your summer stamps and turn them into something elegant. I decided to use this beautiful silver paste from Nuvo, and if you don't know, Honeybee also carries all the Nuvo products, so you may want to check it out while you're shopping for Honeybee supplies. And I will be using this beautiful heart stencil. So this paste dries really quickly, so you will want to work fast. So I will now just take it out of the jar and put it directly over my stencil. I have a piece of white paper there. I used another piece of paper because I don't want my actual card base to warp, but if you don't mind a bit of warping, you can put it directly on your card base. You must know that this is a bit moist, so you will get a bit of warping, but if you are working on a separate piece of paper like I'm doing here, you won't have the problems when you apply it or glue it to the card base. So as I said, this dries really quickly, so I will rush to clean this up. Next, I will stamp out my sentiment, and I know that I want to use this mermaid image, and I will just die cut this rectangle from a piece of white cardstock first. So as I said, I will now stamp out the sentiment. I wanted to say happy birthday, and I'm using Happy Everything set along with Memento Tuxedo black ink. I will stamp it twice just so I get this really crisp and beautiful image, but you could leave it as it is just stamped once, you don't need a Misty for this. And now I will show you how you can really easily turn this beautiful mermaid into a girl or a lady that is going to the party. And what I mean is that I will turn this bottom piece of her into a dress. So I masked some areas off, and don't forget to remove the washi before you stamp it. And as you can see, now she doesn't have a belly button and she also don't have the tail end. Next, I will use my black marker to draw in some details. I want this to look like a dress, so I will just draw in some lines, and when we color this, you will actually believe that this is meant to be a dress. Now it looks a bit weird because you know that this used to be a mermaid, but once it's colored it will look great. So I will just draw in some details, and as you can see, this already looks better, so not as taily as it used to. And once it's finished, you will totally buy the dress thing. And I even did some extension of her dress, so it's a bit longer. I will also draw in some circles, and this will look like she has a necklace. I will color her dress in red, so I will use this really dark red first, and you may think that this is too dark, but after I finish blending, you will see that this difference in color, so this really dark red, gives it that nice effect of actual dimension. So I will now use this middle shade, and then I will just finish the coloring of the dress up with this light red. And this actually looks like dress now, right? And the only thing left that we have to color is her skin and her hair. I will use some different colors of Copic and Spectrum Noir markers. I prefer Copics, but I don't have the whole collection yet, so I'm just combining both. You don't have to only use one company of the markers. If they are all alcohol based, you can use and combine them both. And now to the coloring of the hair. Here I will use around 5, I believe, shades of brown, and this will give it the depth I was going for. As you can see, I started out with the darkest, and then I will go towards the lightest. I put down the darkest where I believe the shadows would be in real life, and then I just blended everything out with other colors. And now this looks really great. I partially die cut her, and then where I draw in the end of the dress, I just fussy cut it. And now I will glue this here, and now she looks like she is in a dress and she is inviting us to the party. At least I see it this way. So I will just draw in some details with my white gel pen, and I believe that a lot of times just a bit of white gel pen gives a lot of difference, so you may try and check it out. So I will now just glue this down to my card base, and you can see that there is no warping whatsoever. And the last thing, of course, is gluing this to the card base, and this quick birthday card where we change a mermaid to a girl is finished. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you will join me again next time. See you. Bye bye.